Hey guys, I'm here at the biggest event for the Smart Energy Expo, the Solar Cutters Networking Drinks. Over the years, this has just grown and grown. It's a massive fraternity that you guys have curated over the last 4 years now. What does it mean to you guys, to you and to Longi?
It's fantastic. Check out the turnout. Like before Solar Cutters was a thing, before we brought an industry together, you didn't see solar events like this. There's people here just coming here for the networking. There's 300-400 people here already on a Tuesday night in Sydney. It's unbelievable to see. Everyone's working together, helping each other, letting their hair down, having some fun. It's what it's all about. Good people in the industry.
Exactly, and you guys have got a fair few things lined up over the next 2 days at the conference.
Yeah, we do. We're doing some very important presentations and launches with Clenergy celebrating your 15-year anniversary. Yep. And yeah, there's a few other initiatives we're trying to launch, and it's ultimately the motivation is to bring in the community together, and I think we do that. The actions speak louder than words. There's people here you haven't seen in 2-3 years through COVID, and look, they're coming just to see us, just to see each other, see their colleagues, see their competitors, see their friends, and it's just amazing that we could have brought an industry together, and we're just really proud of what we've achieved. And without the support of Clenergy and some other of our key partners, wouldn't have happened. And we're ecstatic it's been taken off so well as it has.
We have Jim here from Nepean Solar. Jim, tell us, the atmosphere here is electric.
It is going off. It is such a great night. We've been here for 15 minutes, and it is mad. It's just absolute madness. What a great atmosphere this place has.
Tell us about, the cutters. They've created this whole fraternity for the installers, tech support online and the rest of it. What do you think about that?
Well, look at how this started a couple of years ago. There was a couple of guys put it together, called it Cutters. Now we've got access straight through to you guys, the best tech guys in Australia. Always answer our calls. Everyone here has the same access. We all use Cutter Spec on all of our racking systems. And look at it, it's just fantastic. If you guys have all of us here tonight, on the eve of the first time we've been together for so long, what a great opportunity.
I've got with me Sebastian here from Fronius. Sebastian, tell us, how's the evening been so far with the cutters?
It's awesome. There's so many people here. It's so good to see so many people to come again. After 2 years being locked down in Melbourne, seeing all those people, it's really great to catch up with everyone.
And with the cutters, they have curated this online kind of forum for installers to come around, and with all the tech support that they do for our industry. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great movement from Costa and Jack, right? And you can think about it, so much work goes behind the scene that we don't see. But what they really want to do for the whole industry is to get better install out there.
Dave, it's been 2 years since you've been over to this side of the shows.
It's been 2.5 really long years. It feels surreal to be here and surrounded by people and doing all the things we've been told not to do for the last 2.5 years. So yeah, it's great to be back, and it's good to see so many friends and competitors, and it's just so good to be interacting with people again. Yeah.
Beautiful, and we're here at the first industry event before the big conference tomorrow. And you've been probably coming to the Cutters events for the last couple of years now, and it's grown over the years. Any comments about the Cutters?
Oh, I love what they've done. When Chris and I kicked off Crap Solar, we were focused on the bad side of the industry, and I think what Jack and Costa have done is focused on the good side of the industry and raised the bar and made us somewhat more accountable to it. So I think it's a fantastic initiative, and I wish them well for the future. Yeah.
A little sneak peek, guys. Lauren's going to give us a little bit of dirt on the boys. Lauren, tell us.
Yes. So, having got on this trip, the boys bicker like brothers. They are shocking, but they are fantastic, and we have so much fun. They're fantastic to work with.
The one thing that Cutters has taught me is that really, in this industry, I've been doing this now in the solar industry for 20 years, and I started to realise that I've got two obligations in my career. One is to grow RECV Solar. It pays my wages, and I have an obligation to support my team and grow our business. but I've also got a responsibility to make the industry more credible and to grow the size of the pie to accelerate the renewable energy transition. And in order to do that, if I can collaborate with other like-minded businesses, even if we compete, it lifts everybody up and it makes this industry better, and everyone has a win. I mean, it's a great place to be.
I'm here with Wonder Boy, Mr. Ivan Ross Gomez from Clenergy. Now, Ivan, leaving aside all the engineering, the technical aspect, tell us about tonight. Check out the vibe behind you. What do you reckon about the solar cutters and the event they put on for us?
It's a great night. You know, everyone's come together, everyone from all over the country, creating relationships, building bonds, having a drink. Great night, love it.
And tell us about yourself. You got plans for the next 2 days?
Drinking, a lot of drinking. But I'm also keen to see what's on show. You know, it's an expo, so good to learn about what's new in the industry, panels, inverters, all the works. Yeah, keen to see what's up.
What does it mean for Fronius and your partnership with them?
Well, I think for the last 4 years, Fronius has sponsored every time, and every time we're blown away by the turnout and the support. I'd say it's one of the best, if not the best, networking event. Everyone's energy levels are super high at the start of the show, and so for us at Fronius, we're just really excited and honoured to take part every year.
I've got Luke from Energy X. What does the X stand for?
The X Factor? Nah. I don't know. I just threw the X in there. It's just something that's unique. I don't know. But my whole business is based around just like energy in general. So it also in clean energy. But I want to just get into space and become a bit more, I don't know. I'm trying to grow at the moment. I'm very new.
And have you been following the cutters on their social pages?
Yeah, for about 2 years now.
Well, first of all, I just want to say it's great to get out of WA. We've been locked down for a couple of years, so I need to say that. It's great to get out and see the faces again, because it is actually a community where people share information. So in the early days of cutters, there were some heavy lifters like Jack Long, who would be going to the manufacturers, bringing the information, answering the technical questions. But then it became a really organic thing where someone will put a question in. It's not dependent on a Jack or one of the other guys who are quite prominent in there to answer the question. And I think the best phrase I heard was from Andy McCarthy, it's co-opetition. So you may be competing against a company or not, but we're all about the betterment of the industry. We're all about quality. So that's what Cutters has done. It's brought together in many other industries. There's no way that competitors would be working together, assisting each other, giving a leg up. But the Cutters has helped our industry get to the point where that's exactly what's happening, where people are helping their competition, helping the other guys who are doing it. Because, you know, if they're not concerned about quality, then they're not even asking the question about installs, about how to approach the market. Whereas when you bring it to this group, there's people who are experienced, people with lots of knowledge, and they're prepared to share it. So the Cutters has helped the culture of the whole industry collectively, and it's just a great bunch of people. What a great industry we're in, man.
Oh, 100%. Kathleen, you've been following the Cutters here for the last 3, 4, 5 years now.
Since day one, Solar Analytics has always been on the side of the Cutters. Nigel Morris is their greatest supporter ever, always financially backed by Solar Analytics as well. We always are a sponsor.
What does the Cutters mean to you guys?
Well, for me, the Cutters mean collaboration. So this is a time when like-minded solar people can get together, bounce off ideas, love each other, hug each other, support each other. Go the Cutters.
Such a good networking opportunity and so fun and great to see everyone in the industry.
Beautiful, thank you. And what are your plans over the next 2 days?
Being at the conference, meeting and talking to as many people as possible, and of course going to interesting sessions as well.
It's just so great to be here with everybody again. Loving just getting together with the family, the other family. It's been fantastic.
And what's the plans over the next 2 days?
Catch up with some more people, see what's new in the industry. It's always changing. So very much looking forward to seeing what's going on as of today.
It's really fantastic to see everyone here. Hanging out together, celebrating solar, celebrating each other. The last couple of years have been pretty shit. It's going to get so many people in the one room enjoying themselves. So thank you all for being here. It won't go too long, but again, without the support of Plenergy and REC, Fronius and Form Bay, the drinks wouldn't have been paid for, so thank you to our sponsors. And yeah, look, hope you enjoy the rest of the night. The bar tab will last a little bit longer, but look, onwards and upwards for the solar cutters in the community, and all striving for the best, and enjoy the week in Sydney for those who are interstate and overseas. And look, thank you for your support. We can't wait to do it again next year, so thank you. I'll get Sean to say a few words from Plenergy, because again, without them, this wouldn't be possible. So Sean.
No, that's right. I think I've got to hold both. Is that correct? Hey guys! Hey guys! Woo! Hey, honestly, I love you all. We love you all. Plenergy honestly appreciates the fact that we can even be part of this event. Everybody in this room means a lot to us. This industry is just, it's something different. It's magical. And we truly feel it in our hearts, and we know that you guys do too. So for us to come together, especially after everything that's happened over the last few years with lockdowns and all the other bullshit that we've got to deal with, tonight is really a night of celebration, and I'm glad that we can be part of getting you all inebriated as much as possible and bring you all together. And I just want to say a massive thank you to Costa and Jack for... Can we just a round of applause for Costa and Jack? I mean, you guys brought this all together. You imagined this, you created this. None of this would have occurred otherwise. And this is honestly the favourite part of my favourite part of the entire industry is these nights. So I love you guys, really. Where's Jack? Okay. As a thank you, we've got a couple of jackets that we wanted to present to you guys. Plenergy jackets. They're not for sale. They're only available to internal Plenergy staff, but you guys are like staff now, so just wanted to say thank you. And honestly, guys, we love you all. Have a good night. Love each other. The room is magic. Fuck yeah, I love this shit.
Glad that Solar Cutters has come so far. We had a lot of changes since 2021. Costa's not single anymore. But Longy's actually changed his hair color, and he's still single.
I've been in the industry for 10 years and I've never seen anything like this. So thank you so much to you guys and letting us be a part of it. And we look forward to 2 days of interesting thoughts tomorrow and getting everyone together. But awesome. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
So, Christian Gabriel.
Get a photo.
324 minutes.
They've done an amazing job tonight, and you know what an amazing contribution they are to the industry and bringing everybody together. What about you, Kate?
I just think it's nice to be able to reconnect with everyone after the last 2 years. You know what? It's actually nice to be here in person and, yeah, travel.